Well, here's the funny thing. I thought just by talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins that are out there like Polygon and Cardano, I thought for sure that we were going to have 1 million subscribers overnight, right?
And we crossed 100 subscribers, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
And before we even got a chance to talk about it, we hit 127.
that's pretty amazing. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but the reality is it takes a lot of work to get to 100 subscribers, and I never knew how much work it actually took. And personally, it feels like a huge victory. I'm sure it feels like a huge victory to you, Dean. I know we've talked about it, but when I talk about it with people that don't understand YouTube, what do you feel like when you tell them, "Hey, we just got 100 subscribers." Is it exciting?
Yeah, they don't think it's a big deal, but I've heard for years and years that the first 100 is the hardest because no one's listening and no one cares. And just climbing that little peak, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And having a crypto channel and talking about cryptocurrencies has its own nuances and challenges and benefits. I've been in the trenches before, and I've seen how hard it is. And this is definitely the easiest it's been to get to 100. And I think it's been great working as a team with you and focusing on these great cryptos for now. You mentioned a couple, but also Polygon and Cardano, and of course my favorite Chainlink. It's been really fun talking about those and showing the charts, sharing those charts with other people has been really, really fun for me to do.
Yeah, me too. The educational videos that we produce are amazing. People being able to understand now how to buy XRP when they were struggling with it. And as a US citizen, it's really, really hard to do that. What I'm really excited about, Dean, is this. We're celebrating this today, this 100. And the funny thing is, just a few weeks ago, I remember we we're at 13 subscribers, and we're like, what is it going to take to get off of 13 subscribers? And then all of a sudden it went to 20, and then it went to 30, and then it went to 40, and we're like, man, this is cool.
Well, you really hit it out of the park with your XRP videos, how to buy XRP and how to transfer it and things like that were obviously very useful to our viewers because those have really pulled in the views and the subscribers to this crypto channel. So that was really good job on your side there.
Well, thanks. And I think it all comes down to what our mission is, right? We're trying to educate people and try to help people and literally trying to get people to live their best life all at the same time, right? So it's not about just trading crypto, but it's looking at things differently and looking at your life holistically. I'm really excited about that kind of stuff. You might
Yeah.
see different celebrations that we're having or different video topics that don't relate just to crypto. It's because we're out there having a good time, enjoying what we get out of life. I don't want to live to work. I want to work to live. And I think I've changed my strategy in the last few years. How about you, Dean?
Well, you know what? I was just going to say that too. After those great XRP videos, you also uploaded some just scenes from the exciting life that you're living. You're using your knowledge and your skills to fund living the way you want to live, and you're showing that to our audience in some very fun videos you made on your boat, on vacations, fishing, some really incredible scenes. And I know we're going to have a lot more stuff like that coming for our audience,
Yeah.
just kind of peppered in there among all the other stuff that we're sharing. And I think that really adds a lot to the channel, and I really appreciate it coming from your side. And I think I'll be having some coming from my side as well. And it really makes this experience fun, and I like it. I like that you put those up there.
It's just interesting because I'm not really on social media. I'm going to admit that. So YouTube is my big social media outlet right now. But I'm kind of a private person, and to share a lot of that stuff is kind of hard for me to do. And I know you're very similar, Dean. So it's we're kind of unboxing ourselves for you live as we're living it. And I've never done this before. I'm not the kind of person who's like, "Hey, look what I ate today," and a picture of my food sitting on the table, or "Hey, look at me, look what I'm doing." I'm not that type of person, and in fact, There's just a lot of details people don't even know about me. I'll share one. I drive a Prius, for example, Toyota Prius. People are like, well, what the hell? Why do you drive that car? You could drive whatever you want. I said, well, that's the car that gives me the most pleasure. I'm just not that kind of person who's going to be driving my Ferrari, for example, down the street and getting a lot of pleasure out of that. In fact, when I owned one in the past, I got a lot of attention, but it wasn't the kind of attention that I was really looking for. I did it for me. I wanted to have that experience. And as soon as I got over that experience, guess what I did? I sold that car and I still went back to my whatever you want to call it, my practical lifestyle. I like the fact that my Prius gets 700 miles per gas tank. I like the fact that when Hurricane Irma was hitting Florida and I was like right in its crosshairs, that I was passing people that were all running out of gas and I made it all the way to Ohio without having to fill up. That was insane, right? So,
That's a great story. I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So, anyhow, I'm super pumped. I think I know the name of the person who was our number 100 subscriber, by the way, and she happens to be a new friend of mine. We'll say we met her in the last year, but her and her son have been watching our videos, and both of them have been really excited about what's going on with the crypto knowledge that we've been sharing. In fact, she shared with me the other day. She said, "Gary, because of you and Dean, my son is now really interested in crypto and he's watching every single one of your videos." You know how old her son is, Dean?
No.
17
Wow.
years old. So we're affecting people younger, older. I know we originally started this out thinking, hey, we're going to help the people that are over 40. But Dean and I were just looking at the statistics and the algorithm today, trying to figure all this stuff out. Should we put this keyword in to help the YouTube algorithm? And guess what? We said, no, look at our demographics. We're all over the place, man. We got 17-year-olds watching us. We got 34-year-olds watching us, 50-year-olds, up to 65-year-olds watching us on YouTube. And I look back at it now, I'm like, you know what? We're not just helping people over 40, we're helping everybody who has an interest in the topics that we have to deliver. And it's not just crypto. I want to be very specific about that. Crypto is so important to us because it helps us live the lifestyle that we want, but it's why make money if you're not enjoying it? Why live if you're not enjoying your life?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's the goal. All of this stuff is just the details. The goal is to be able to live our lives the best way that we can, and we're using these tools to help us get there, right?
So I wanted to reveal the name of the person that was number 100. I'm not going to reveal her last name, but her first name is Kalina. Kalina, thank you so much for being our 100th subscriber. You and your son are an inspiration to both Dean and I. It is because of people like you that are subscribing and liking and commenting on our content and watching and viewing what we do. It inspires us to continue to make this great content. Don't you feel that way, Dean?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you to number 100, and thanks to all the 127 we've got so far. We've got a long way to go. We've come a long way, and we're going to go much farther. So thanks for coming along for the ride with us.
So reaching 100 subscribers is pretty substantial, Dean, but I couldn't have done it with the people that help us out beyond you and I. I know I've got a few special people that have been sacrificing their time and sacrificing time with me and watching me work on something that I have a passion about. I wanted to give credit to those people that have been helping us out. I know you want to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I couldn't have spent the time on it without my family supporting me, my wife and kids, and some extended family. Definitely, you guys know who you are, and thank you so much for helping me with this journey I'm on.